This is my second year as the Sugar Plum Barre, and it has been very exciting and rewarding, however, a lot of work. It's a lot of pressure to take on a role that a principal dancer does. Within a professional company, the woman who plays that role has probably been training for 20, 25, 30 years. Every dancer kind of dreams of being the Sugar Plum Fairy, and as a little girl, it's the lead ballerina, the one you watch on stage, and she's beautiful, and so it's cool to play that role and portray that. I started dancing when I was 3 years old at a small studio, just taking ballet classes and creative movement. I have trained mostly in ballet, but I've also studied modern techniques, some jazz, contemporary, a little bit of tap, some hip-hop, so I've been across the board, but my main focus of study has been ballet and modern. It's a very freeing yet intimate moment, I would say. I feel kind of exposed, but within myself at the same time, if that makes sense, because it's all about you and your body and your movements, but however you're sharing that with other people. I have gotten emotional on stage before because of music or because of a dance. I will never forget, I cried. It was the very last time I was doing my senior year solo in high school, and I stood on stage, and it was like the very last moment. I couldn't help but cry because I was so into it, first of all, and second of all, I just wasn't sure where I was going or if I was going to be dancing on stage again or the next time I'd perform. It's hard not to compare yourself as a dancer to other dancers because there will always be someone with a better leg than yours. There will always be someone who can jump higher or turn more, and that is also a motivating factor because it kind of pushes you to say, can I leave my leg higher than her? Can I balance in this longer? And I definitely have my lazy moments, and I do have days that I feel tired and frustrated, but I think it's just something that has been a part of me for so long and something I really love to do and enjoy that I couldn't give up if I tried. Ballet is about striving for perfection, and it's hard to understand that perfection will never be reached, but every day in the studio is about improving. And if it's something you're very serious about, it is important to be very disciplinary on yourself and to really take time in the studio and to really work hard in class and utilize the time you have with instructors. Life in general sometimes doesn't go the way you plan and things happen, and dance is the one thing that has been very consistent throughout my life. It's something that is very special to me, and it's kind of my safe haven, my zone to get in by myself. You're so focused on yourself and your body that you don't have time to worry about other things that are pressing on you, so it's really a great relief factor for me. I love the quote Isadora Duncan said, "You were once wild here, don't let them tame you." And I love that quote because I think it just goes to say that every studio, every company, and school they're going to have their own philosophies and their own ideals, and some you will conform to and some you will not agree with, and that's okay. And I think it just goes to say, don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. I think that I will be dancing until I die, and whether that means I'm one of those teachers sitting in a wheelchair and cracking my cane, I think I'm going to be that person.